Yuma declares his final attack, but Astral has one more trick up his sleeve. He activates the Door of Destiny trap card, and Yuma takes a moment to decide what he's gonna do next. He looks down at his double or nothing spell card and realizes that victory is in his hands. However, he doesn't have the strength to go through with it. Astral says to him, "We'll do it together," as they perform a ZEXAL morph for the last time. However, once fused, Yuma feels that he doesn't have any control. He's not able to move. Astral ends Yuma's turn for him, and the effects of the Door of Destiny take place, and Astral wins, deceiving Yuma and breaking free from the ZEXAL morph. Yuma looks up at him in disappointment and shock. Astral simply smiles back, knowing that now he has access to the numeron code. Rise. Rise up. Astral floats into the air with the numeron code at his fingertips and utters the same exact words that he first ever said to Yuma. Yuma asks him why. Why did you betray me? And Astral responds by saying, "It was you who betrayed me, siding with the Baryons, protecting them, keeping secrets from me. You clearly have an affinity for them, and since they are my enemy, so are you." Yuma responds by saying, "I know you, Astral. This isn't you. To annihilate all of the Baryons, it just isn't right, and you know that. Dawn 1000 is defeated, and the Baryons are not our enemy. Don't you remember the times we've had? I was your friend. You were, Yuma." As Astral attempts to access the numeron code, the Door of Destiny appears before Yuma one last time.
"Whoever can open this door will receive a great new power, but know that with such a reward comes great risk. You must sacrifice that which is most valuable. Have you the courage?"
As Yuma's surroundings simply seem to be the door and the void, Astral's words ring through his environment. "You may possess courage, Yuma, but you do not possess conviction." Yuma thinks to himself, "What is most valuable to me?" Yuma realizes what he must do. He rips the key off of his chest and throws it into the void. The door and his surroundings disappear, and he once again sees Astral. Yuma abandons his need to help people and realizes that he doesn't have control. He can't change the decisions that other people make, and he can't save everyone. As much as he cares for Astral, he realizes that what he said is true. As of right now, they have opposing goals, and in a way, that makes them enemies. Yuma now has to fight for what he believes in, much like Astral is doing right now. However, Astral still possesses the numeron code, as he won their duel. Astral uses its power to destroy Baryon World, as Yuma watches helplessly, only hoping that he could do something. It's at this moment where a vision of Kite Tenjo appears before Yuma. He asks Yuma if this is really how he's gonna let it end, with the destruction of Baryon World. Yuma thinks to himself that there's really no way out of this situation. Astral holds the power of the numeron code, the most powerful thing in all of existence. The power to create, destroy, or even rewrite history. Create entire new realities. The vision of Kite in Yuma's mind says to him, "The Yuma I know would take a chance." As Yuma sees a glowing card on the floor, he wishes and hopes with every fiber of his being that somehow this one card can turn everything around. The way one card has helped him so many times before, he needs one final shining draw. In his arrogance, Astral tells Yuma to take whatever card he needs, as there is no power greater than the numeron code, and he has already won. Baryon World has already been destroyed. He turns the card over and realizes that this is number 100, Numeron Dragon, the very being that created the numeron code. In an instant, Numeron Dragon springs to life, feeling Yuma's energy and will. Astral is in disbelief and attempts to access the numeron code, but he is unable. A greater force is now present. Numeron Dragon looks down at Yuma, awaiting his command. The fate of the universe now rests in the hands of Yuma Tsukumo. Without saying a word, Yuma's intentions are clear, and through his will, Numeron Dragon acts, restoring Baryon World and uniting Baryon and Astral World as one, returning the lost souls, including Kite Tenjo. Astral stares in disbelief, unable to comprehend what he is witnessing. He simply asks Yuma, "What is it that you truly want?" And Yuma responds by saying, "A utopia."